Hi, my name's Steph Erdley. I'm a freelance dressage rider and trainer, and I also work part-time at the Therapy Centre at Hartbury Equestrian. And I'm here to talk to you today about different aspects of dressage, riding tests and the tack. Okay, so tack for your dressage test. At the lower levels, you always would ride in a snaffle bridle. So the plain snaffle here, you can have a flash noseband, a cavesson noseband, or a drop noseband. Grackles are not allowed in British dressage, but they are allowed for horse trials. Okay, so I prefer rubber reins, but you could have any type of normal leather reins that you like. And you have to check that obviously the bit conforms to the rule book standards. So if you have any queries about bits, the best thing to do is to contact the British Dressage office, and they will be able to send you a link, or you'll be able to get a rule book which has all the permitted bits allowed in it. If you're riding at elementary or above, you're allowed to ride in a double bridle. So we've got a double bridle here. Always has to have a cavesson noseband, and then either a fixed or sliding cheek with either a loose ring or a snaffle bit as well. Okay, we've got a curved chain on here as well. This one has got a rubber guard on it, just to make it a little bit softer around the curb groove for the horse, and two sets of reins. Okay. If you're riding at level, you're also permitted to ride with a neck strap. Okay, at levels above that, it's not permitted, but you are allowed to ride with a neck strap in the warm-up. Obviously, quite useful if your horse is a bit fresh. Okay, so saddle. This is my favourite saddle that I use on quite a few of my horses. It's got only one single flap. Most dressage saddles have an extra flap like a normal saddle, and because it's got long straps, it has to have a short girth, short dressage girth. And my favourite stirrups are these ones, where the buckle is at the lower end, so that there's no buckle underneath your thigh. But any style of normal stirrup where the buckle is here or there is permitted. If you need to have any queries about the type of saddle, that information is also in the rule book. Some types of saddle are not allowed, like Western saddles and things like that are not allowed in dressage competitions. But also, if you don't have a dressage saddle, you can still ride in your GP or jumping saddle. It doesn't matter, because obviously not everybody has the funds to have two saddles, and sometimes you might want to jump as well. You know, it's not all about flat work. So, you know, don't worry if you don't have a dressage saddle, it's fine. Okay, so for competitions, we also need a white numner. There's two types here. There's a short one, and then I've got a much bigger one. Okay, depending on how long the horse is in the back, a short one would be suitable for a smaller horse. And if you had a horse with the longer back, you would like the longer one, maybe a bit deeper, so that your horse looks more evenly proportioned when it's tacked up. Okay, and then for dressage, British dressage competitions, we have to have our own number. For unaffiliated, normally the organiser will provide a number for you. But I prefer these ones, okay, and I just attach them on to the side of the numner, okay, there's pins on. But alternatively, you can have ones that are squarer and might be able to attach onto the bridle. Doesn't matter, whatever is your preference for that. Okay, so also in the warming up for dressage, you're allowed to wear boots and bandages in the warm up, and your neck strap, of course. You're not allowed boots and bandages in the test, so you ideally need a helper to help you remove those before you go in. I prefer to have white ones. It looks quite smart and makes you feel quite posh.